guys, so I want to do a video showing you guys how I do my foundation routine. I really like my foundation routine. I get a lot of compliments on it in person and through photos. It gives you pretty good coverage while still looking pretty real in real life. That was always really important to me. I wanted my foundation to look a lot like skin, and I found a good combination of techniques and tools and sprays that actually really give your skin a nice look. But no matter what foundation you use, I would really highly recommend this Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. It just always makes my makeup look perfect. It was like that perfect cherry on the top for all my makeup. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll show you guys my video. Okay, so first off, I'm just going to start with a clean face, no foundation. And then I'm just going to put this MAC Lightful cream. This is their whitening line, but it's actually a really great pre-makeup cream. It just soaks into your skin really well. It makes your skin look really plump and smooth. I've just never really found anything else that worked quite like it. A little bit all over our face. So next thing to do is use my foundation. So I use the Yves Saint Laurent Teint Resist No. 4. They discontinued this, but I also still really like MAC Face and Body foundation. It's kind of a lighter coverage, so you have to do like probably 2 layers to get a little bit of a heavier coverage, but I actually really like MAC Face and Body still. It's just my bottle's kind of old. So I take 1 pump of foundation, and the way that I find to make foundation look the most natural is to just put it on places that you really need it. If you put a single layer that's kind of the same thickness all over your skin, it gives you a very fake look. So I try to put it right here on my cheekbones. You know, most people are going to have some discoloration there, whether it be from acne, scars, or, you know, in my case, freckles. Right around my nose, because that's just where women tend to be hormonally kind of red. A little bit on my forehead, not as much. And I like to concentrate it definitely on my cheeks. Maybe some right here. Next I'm going to take my Sigma, this is the F80 brush. It just makes foundation really easy. Just buff it all in. Oh, and I almost forgot, sorry. You're going to put this on right after you put on the lotion. I just realized I forgot that. So you're going to put on a little bit of primer. This is Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. It's a little bit of a thicker one. I'm just going to put this underneath my eyelid. I totally forgot. Technically, I would do this before. I would do this when I was putting on the lotion, because you want to give any kind of primer a little bit of time to dry down. I'm embarrassed because I forgot, so now I'm like turning red. I don't put primer all over my face anymore just because I find that it tends to make my makeup just actually come off kind of quicker. As you guys can see, this is a really cool brush. It just makes foundation really easy and quick. Simple. I like it like that. And then gonna go brush a little bit of foundation underneath the eyes too. Kind of start the base for your under eye concealer. Yeah, they were drinking last night. I was not drinking, if you guys are wondering. If I was, you guys would know it, because my face would be even like bigger than it is now. I told him, no, I have yoga at 8 a.m. and I pay so much money, I have to go. So the next thing I'm going to do is put on under eye concealer. So if it's just every day, if I'm not going anywhere, if I'm not filming, then I will just use this one. This is the NYX one. I actually really like this now. I hated it when I first bought it, but I actually like it now. It's actually pretty good. Still not as good as the Shiseido one. I still think the Shiseido one is not only a better color match, but it has a better texture. It looks a little bit more like skin. This one does tend to get a little bit cakey, but it is a lot better now that I've had it for a while. It gets like softer the longer you have it, especially during the summertime, but I still think the Shiseido concealer in a stick one is a lot better. This is the medium No. 2, so they only have 3 different colors, so I'm just going to take a little bit directly onto my brush. This is the Sigma Precision Flat Angle Brush P80. This is supposed to be an eyeshadow brush, but I've actually found that these make really great under eye concealer brushes. So I'm just going to concentrate it right in my areas of darkness. So my areas of darkness are right here. I get dark right here, and then I tend to get dark right here, like this little crescent shape. Makes your under eye concealer very easy, as you guys can see. I think it's already a lot lighter. I also use this concealer to cover pimples or anything like that. I find that it works really, really well. But the reason why I use that Yves Saint Laurent foundation, and the reason why I like the MAC Face and Body one, is that not only do they both photograph well and they have decent coverage, they also tend to look more like skin, and that's always really important to me with any foundation that I use. I need it to look like skin. So I have a little bit of darkness right here. I'm just going to use whatever I have left on my nose. That's where women just tend to get hormonally a little bit darker. And so that's it. Pretty happy with the coverage, how it looks right now. So next thing I'm going to take is the Makeup Forever. This, I don't even know what color this is. Look, it's completely come off. But I'm going to take a little Kabuki brush. Dab, dab. Dab off the excess. Concentrate it where I put the most of the foundation. And then just spread the rest all over my face. And I promise you this looks really natural, not only in person but also when you photograph. Just to set my under eye concealer, I'm going to take a smaller brush. Usually I like to use a little bit of a stiffer brush, even more stiff than this one, like a synthetic one, but I don't have one with me right now. So it is a little bit more of a heavier powder, so you have to be careful. But if you just kind of pat it on rather than like rub it over, it tends to look a little bit better. So just pat it down. So pat, pat, pat. Put a little bit more. It is a very heavy coverage foundation, and at first I really didn't like how it looked over foundation because it did look really heavy. You know, obviously a matte powder is going to kind of take away the dimension from your face, which makes it look even more fake, which is why dewy foundations tend to look a little bit better. But then once I found the Urban Decay spray, it really helps set in your makeup and makes it look much more like skin. Because I always thought that I could never use this because it just looks so cakey when I put it on over foundation. I really wanted something that had a little bit more color over my foundation. And this photographs really well, but it doesn't look as real in real life, so I had to combine it with this. And this is the best stuff ever, the All-Nighter spray by Urban Decay. I don't like the small bottles. I don't think the small bottles are as good. So I'm just going to do maybe like 2-3 sprays at most. If you do too many, then it actually makes your face very stiff. Smells nice too. So that's it. That's my entire foundation routine. This is what I wear when I go out. This is what I wear when I film. I think it looks very natural and gives you still a little bit of a glow, but still looks like skin since you're not just putting like a very thick layer of makeup all over your skin while still concealing your imperfection. I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye! And all the products I use will be down in the description box. Please feel free to ask any questions if you guys want, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!